Hello, thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Chaunie and I will be your host. This is the weekly reading for the male and female Sagittarius collective. Now, Sagittarius, keep in mind that this is a collective reading and it will not resonate with all Sagittarius. Okay, so without further ado, Sag, let's get your overall energy. What is the overall energy for the male and female Sagittarius collective? What is the overall energy for the male and female Sagittarius? Nope. Let's reshuffle that. I don't like the way that came out. Overall energy. I like clean cuts. Sagittarius. What is much better? Okay, so for you this week, Sag, we have strength. This is you coming into your power, whether it be that you're standing up for yourself in certain situations or at home. This is you, you in your courage, okay? You being strong. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power, okay? So this is about you having the knowing, having the power. All right, so let's see what is going on with my male and female Sagittarius collectives this week. What is going on with male and female Sagittarius collectives this week, please? So let's see what's going on. For you, we have understanding, okay? And voice. Okay, so with the understanding card, Sagittarius, and the voice card, okay, explanations. That's what I'm getting from this. Explanations, all right? So you may owe someone an explanation. Someone may owe you an explanation, okay, towards why they behaved the way they did, why they did what they did, or vice versa, why you behaved the way you behaved, why you did what you did, or whatever the case may be. But with the understanding card coming up here, someone needs to have understanding towards a specific situation, okay? Maybe towards a certain person, all right? Someone needs to voice their opinion, speak their intentions, and make sure that it's clear. Maybe there are apologies owed in this situation, Sagittarius, from you towards another person or towards another person back to you. Whatever the case may be, take it as it resonates. But something needs to be said. And whatever the situation is for you, Sagittarius, it needs to be handled with grace. Okay, like without conflict, without the arguing, the fussing, the fighting, without the tunnel vision, without the one-sidedness in the situation. You need to have understanding. Okay, so let's see what this understanding card is for you. Clarifying understanding for the male and female Sagittarius. Okay, you got strength, also known as courage. You got the Chariot. This is moving forward. Okay. Getting the job done and moving forward, whatever the job is for you. Knight of Wands. This is another card of movement. Maybe you've been feeling stagnated in a situation. Maybe you've been holding yourself back from communicating. Eight of Wands, you might have been holding yourself back from communicating your thoughts, your feelings about a person or situation, or vice versa. This person might have been holding their thoughts and feelings back from you. Okay, but there's some communication that need to be had in order to gain this understanding in this particular situation, in order to move forward. Okay, so 2 fell on the floor. Just give me 1 second. So what I'm seeing in this also, you have the Tower that came out. You had the Magician. And you had the Star. So what I'm getting in this is Sagittarius. All right. So there might have been a situation that you were currently in. Possibly something chaotic or something just did not go right. Okay. With the Tower moment, something happened. Okay. In this situation between you and this person or whatever the case may be. Something happened that was manifested by the universe in order for you to find your overall happiness, in order for you to find your wish fulfillment. Now, whatever this situation is for you or was for you, Sagittarius, it was guided by a higher power. It was guided by a higher power. Spirit, universe, God must have felt like you were dragging your feet in this situation or you were sleeping in this situation. And this Tower moment came in to wake you up. This Tower moment was divinely manifested to wake you up towards the actions that you need to take towards this situation, whatever the case may be, whatever actions it was that you needed to take or whatever needed to be said or whatever the case may be with the Eight of Wands. This was a necessary destruction in order for you to move forward. Okay? Maybe there was lack of communication in this situation. And whatever happened has forced you to speak up. Has forced you to stand up into your power and say what it is that need to be said. So let's check out the voice card for you. Okay? What does this mean for my male and female Sagittarius? Clarify your voice, please. What does this mean for my male and female Sagittarius? Maybe you were dragging your feet in this situation, knowing that something needed to be done about a situation or something needed to be said. Maybe you were dragging your feet in this situation and the universe came in and is helping to move you forward. So we have the Four of Cups, right? So this is something that you were very like nonchalant about, or maybe, uninterested in, or just wanted to be lazy about the situation. Okay, just wanted, to brush it off or not deal with it. Okay, but whatever it is, you're coming forward now. Okay, Knight of Cups. Whatever it was, you're coming forward now. You're coming out of that mode where, you know what, I don't feel like being bothered with this situation. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, the type of energy that you were in regarding whatever this situation is or was for you. You were just not interested in dealing with the situation, knowing that it had to be dealt with. Now you have the Two of Cups here. This is relationship. Okay, this is relationship. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is changes. This is changes moving forward. Okay, so that energy of you being so nonchalant or unsure or whatever the case may be, you're coming out of that energy, Sagittarius. Because whatever's happened is pushed you out of that energy. Whatever happened has pushed you out of that energy of not wanting to take action. Okay, this is the Hermit. All right, you might be in that mode to where you don't feel like being bothered, or you were at one point in time in that mode to where you don't feel like being bothered, like I said, with the situation. But there were changes in this situation. There were things that needed to be said in this situation that were not being said, changes that were not being made. And whatever this was for you as far as this Tower moment go, it happened to push you forward. It's the universe saying to you, it's time for you to get up out of this mode that you're in. Okay, it's time for you to do something about this moving forward. Okay, now this can be pertaining to love. This can be pertaining to family, friendship, whatever. This can be even going on inside the home. It was something that you were not saying that you needed to stand up and say, that you needed to find your strength, find your power to say. Okay, for some of you, you might be the leaders of your household. So when things is going on around you or surrounding you within your household, you cannot stay shut. You cannot stay shut. As the leader of your household, you cannot stay shut and just watch whatever happens. That's unbalanced. That's not how it's supposed to be. And so whatever it is that came in for you, Sagittarius, is knocking you out of that mode, causing you to move forward, make the necessary changes that you need to make in your life, in your home, so you can move forward from this. Okay? So let's see what else we have for you. Okay, let's see what's going on. What is going on with my male and female Sagittarius? Six of Swords. See, this is you coming out of the darkness and into the light. Okay, this is you moving out of that whatever that was for you and moving into the light, the star. This is you being divinely guided. Two of Staffs to make a decision. King of Staffs to make a necessary decision. Four of Swords. Yeah, this is you being divinely guided to move out of that slump that you were in. Maybe you were healing. Okay, it's possible that some of you was in a negative situation that you had to heal from or whatever. Maybe you needed a short break, a short vacation from, or whatever the case may be. But now it's time for you to come out. There's decisions that need to be made regarding this situation, this relationship, or whatever it is that's going on around your household. There are decisions to be made. You can no longer sit back and ignore and pretend to be uninterested in what's happening around you, especially when it's pertaining to you. The Empress. Judgment. Yeah, you're having to make a judgment call on something new. Nine of Swords. Okay, this is something that you might have been worried about making a decision for. That's why you sat back and allowed whatever was going on to go on. You didn't want to have to deal with it. This is the Three of Staffs. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, now this might be involving, this could be involving another family member. Okay, this can be involving a relationship. In the case that it is involving a relationship, same-sex relationships do apply. Okay. Yeah, this is something that you might have had to have patience with. You needed time to figure out on how to move forward. But with the Nine of Swords, this was definitely something that you were worried about. Okay, you might be dealing with a wife, a baby mother, a mother. Okay, because that's what the Empress is, a mother, a father. Okay, keep in mind this is a collective reading and this is just energy. Someone had to make a judgment call, or someone has to make a judgment call, and they're worried about the decision that has to be made regarding this situation, regarding this person, regarding what's going on. Yeah, that's what the Strength card is here for. This is you standing up in your power and taking back your power. There's a decision that has to be made. There's a decision that has to be made, and it's causing you stress. It's causing you anxiety because you don't necessarily know what the right decision is. You think you don't know, at least, okay? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this decision may be requiring you to leave someone out in the cold, to kick someone out of the house, okay? Ace of Staffs. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this can be pertaining to family. This can definitely be pertaining to family, Sagittarius. Like, you may be the head of your household, male or female, and with that comes decision making. You have to make the decision for the betterment of you and your family, period. For y'all well-being, period. And you may end up having to throw someone out of the family, out of the house, however it go for you, Sagittarius, however it resonates for you, in order for you to have your household back, in order for you to have this new beginning back. And this is going to be a very hard decision, and that's why you're stressing out about it. But I believe that you already know what needs to be done in this situation for the betterment of the future, of your family's future, okay? There's some type of negativity that's going on in the household, and you're going to have to stand up and face it. You're gonna have to stand up and face it. You're gonna have to find your courage to speak forward and face it, because this cannot go on. This cannot go on. And yeah, while this may be a hard decision to do, it's for the higher good. It's for the greater good. There's been a disruption in the family or in the household, and it's a person that's causing the disruption. But because you sat back and allowed this to go on, you saw it going on, and you just didn't say nothing. You just didn't say nothing. And maybe it's because you didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. It could be that you didn't want to bother with it. Maybe it's something that you've already said over and over and over again. So with this situation, Sagittarius, you already see that it's not working. It's time for you to try something new, and you're worried about it. You're worried about it because I believe that you know what it is that you have to do regarding this situation. Family, love, whatever the case may be, work. You know what it is that you have to do regarding this situation. And it's time for you to stand up and put your foot down. That's what it's about. It's time for you to put your foot down. If it's that you're having to throw somebody out the house, oh well. Oh well. Because I'm feeling like this is a situation that you've been dealing with continuously. I feel like this is something that you might have spoken about, and just recently, maybe like within the past week, 2, you decided to shut down. Okay? You decided that you're not going to keep saying the same thing over and over. You're not going to keep dealing with this situation. Something got to give. But by you shutting down, by you taking that break, okay, now it's time to make a decision. It's time to step forward and make a decision towards this situation. And I think that's what you got. That's what you're so worried about, Sagittarius, because someone's feelings is going to get hurt in this situation. Someone's feelings is going to get hurt, but it's unavoidable because you can no longer sit around and do nothing about this situation. You can't. Okay, so let's see if we have any messages for you regarding this situation. Do we have any messages for you regarding this situation, please? Do we have any messages? See? Elizabeth and the Lion. It's time to become a great leader. You see what I'm saying? It's time to become a great leader. It's time for you to step up and take back your power, Sagittarius. It's time. You have to come. If it's that you're still in this hermit mode, this mode of rest, this mode of healing or peace or whatever it was that was for you, it's time. It's time. It's time for you to rise now. It's time for you to take back the power in your household. Okay. Um, like I said, this can be in a relationship, this can be amongst family and friends, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is in your immediate circle. And with the Five of Pentacles here, there might be money involved in this situation. You have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Pentacles. This looks like a loss. And that might have been what made you stand up in the first place, what made you say, you know what, I have to do something about this situation. Okay, it's possibly there is money involved with the Five of Pentacles, right? And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, someone is out, someone is just out of luck. Someone is out of luck. And Sagittarius, it is what it is. You have to make a decision for the greater good. Okay, so Sag, this is what I have for you. Thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Chaunie, Sagittarius. Have a great week.